I think our schools make a huge mistake in the way they teach our children, and I hope with this video we can at least start the conversation to change that. If you listen to a lecture about physiology or read the textbooks that teach small children about the human body, you usually get the feeling that we know everything. The way the material is presented leaves us with the impression that the teachers know what they are talking about and leaves very little, if any, doubt that there is more to be said about the presented topic. As a result, the kids develop respect for the teachers and look up to them for guidance. This doesn't sound bad, right? After all, the kids should have respect for their teachers and the grown-ups who are more experienced and very often can keep them out of trouble. While a part of this is correct, there is a very big downside to this way of thinking, which may be hindering humanity's progress and also the personal development of our children. Let's explore the following situation. The teacher talks about, for example, a process in the human cell and describes it as a very well-researched phenomenon. The reality is that a lot of these processes are still under research, and very often the more we know about a process, the more new questions pop up. However, the teacher, with some exceptions of course, very rarely tells the whole story about how little, in fact, we actually know about some of the processes that are taught in school. This leaves our children with the impression that the teacher is this all-knowing figure of authority, which of course makes the teacher feel good about themselves, but on the other hand creates a dependent way of thinking in which the kids passively absorb boring information and don't actually see their role in a world where everything has apparently already been discovered. While this may feed the teacher's ego and save them some headache trying to deal with questions that can put them out of their comfort zone, this also creates a huge problem in the way our kids see science and the world as a whole. As the saying goes, the more you know, the more you realise you don't know. And indeed, we discover every day how little in fact we know about the surrounding world and even the bodies that carry our consciousness. And here is the most important message of this video. Our kids need to know that. They need to know that they are not just passive spectators of the great achievements that their parents and teachers and the scientists of the previous generations have accomplished. They need to see themselves as the future scientists who will find the answers to the questions that keep us awake at night and will solve the puzzles that haven't been solved. And of course, in order for that to happen, we need to tell them that we don't know everything. We need to show our vulnerability and let them know that they are needed. They are not only spectators in a movie about us, they are the future main actors and they need to start preparing. Let's say we have understood our mistake and want to do better. What are the steps that we can take to create that school where our kids can prepare for the future ahead? Well, the first step would be to start sharing with our kids the problems that we face and the things we don't know. Would that make a difference? Of course it would. Try to put yourself in your kids' shoes. Which topic would you want to learn first? How do mitochondria work? Or how can we use mitochondria to stop cancer? If you want to hear the answer to the second question, then you would probably also want to hear how mitochondria work after that, since you know they are important and can play a role in your survival. Feeding boring, irrelevant facts to our kids cannot help them develop their creative thinking and problem-solving abilities. We need to ignite their curiosity. We need to show them the problems that we face and that they are going to be facing as young adults, so they can start preparing early.
Thank you for watching, and if you want our message to reach others, give us a like and perhaps share this video with your friends. We are a small group of people working in normal jobs, investing our time and our own money because we want to create a new genre on YouTube where people gather to discuss ideas about a better future. This is why we appreciate every like, every comment, and every subscriber. So share your thoughts with us in the comments below and join us for more future thoughts.